Alright guys, I'm psyching myself up here. Alright, I got the Carolina Reaper, which I've never tried before, and it's dried, but it's gonna be just as hot as a fresh pod, and we're gonna be trying it. And I'm outside in the snow just because it's cold out here. I'm gonna need some cooling feeling soon. So anyway, I figured to do this today because I've been on the, not that you need to hear this, but I've been on the toilet all day from yesterday's wing challenge that I did at Quaker Steak and Lube. And I got the runs already, so why the hell not, right? So I got some milk and some ice cream here. And I have some lime juice, which is supposed to help as well. So, one Carolina Reaper coming up. Well, I'm gonna need some milk to get this down. Oh, fuck it. It's all... Oh, fuck it. It's so much harder to do it dry. Immediate heat. Take a swig just to get it down. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay, so even though it's dried, the flavor's pretty damn sweet. A lot of seeds. The heat is all over throat, lips, mouth. I'm alright. It's already creeping up the throat into the ears. Feels like it's 200 degrees out here. I'm already starting to drool. Crazy, crazy hot. Lots of drool off. I hate the ears. The ears hurt so much. It's still building. Oh my god. It's hard to talk. Now the endorphins kick in. It's like I'm starting to feel a little bit lightheaded, a little dizzy. Breathing out hurts the most. It's definitely hotter than a ghost. It's definitely hotter than the Maruga scorpion. Alright, a little more milk. Very violent burn in the throat. It's in the mouth too, but it's like the throat is killing me. Try some lime juice. Ugh. Ugh. That's just, it tastes good, but that's not fucking helping. My neighbors are gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Eating ice cream in the snow. It's hot. It's really hot. It's just really hot. My fingers are frozen too. I came outside in case I threw up. And that was stupid because I'm freezing. I'm freezing my ass off. Whoa. I like food hot. But some of these super hots are way out of my league. Man. Total respect. You see people doing these videos, you have no idea how fucking hot this is. And how much pain there is. So, big respect to all those people out there doing the pepper videos. Oh, good. Hot. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. It's so uncomfortable. I'm really stupid to come outside and do it in the cold. What the hell's wrong with me? My ears hurt, my mouth, my throat, my jaw. Nose is running, still burning. The second it's out of your mouth, forget it. This is stupid. They're still burning right now, like I just put it in my mouth. If they make peppers hotter than this, screw that. It's friggin' insane. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm fucking cold. I wore Crocs. So I wouldn't throw up in my shoes, and I can't feel my feet. So I'm going inside. The heat's peaked. It's just still fucking burning. So, I'm cold. I'm going inside. I'll meet you guys later. I'll get this like half hour, maybe 45 minutes. I'll let you know what's up. The pepper, it tastes really good. It's just too fucking hot to eat. Why does stuff like this exist? Alright guys, so let's talk about that a little bit. It was horrible. It's just what you thought it would be. It's tremendously uncomfortable. Borderline, very painful. The thing with eating really hot peppers is that it's not going to kill you. Some people freak out. The problem, I think, that happens is some people who aren't used to that extreme heat, panic sets in. And although a pepper won't kill you, it can induce a heart attack or a stroke, or if you already have somewhat unhealthy body, I guess, or lifestyle, and you eat something like that, it can kind of freak you out. It can trigger different things because of your panic, but the pepper itself won't do anything to you. I've never had any kind of ill effects from eating super spicy food, whether it's a sauce or an extract used in cooking or a fresh pepper or a dried pepper. It's never been anything bad for me. In fact, peppers are used in medicine in some cases. But anyway, this particular pepper is pretty damn hot. It's what killed me with this one. And I've had a couple of the super hots so far. This one, not only is it extremely, extremely hot, but it lasted, I think, longer than any other super hot that I've had to date. In other words, at maybe 4 or 5 minutes in, it was burning as hot as the second I put it in my mouth. The other thing with this pepper is that the second you bit into it, it was immediate heat all over. But it focused mostly on the back of the throat, and for me, it climbed up the jawline and into my ears. You can see me doing this, and this is because it's like tickling my ears. It feels like someone's shoving a pencil into my ear canal. It's mostly painful in the back of the jaw, the back of the throat, and my ears. Sometimes super hots, I've had experience where I actually get pain literally in the back of my head, and that could be scary. I was surprised that there were no hiccups with this one, and for some reason I kind of feel like if it was a fresh pot I might have had hiccups. But because it was dried, it also added another level of difficulty in actually chewing up and swallowing it. Um, it was very difficult to do. And as you guys saw, I had to take a swig of milk just to get it down. Initially, swallowed like maybe half of it, and I could feel it kind of lingering at the back of the throat, and I was a little worried about choking on the stuff. So took a little swig of milk, got it down, but just an extremely violent burn. Even though it was dried, I'm sure a fresh pepper would taste a hell of a lot better, but even dried, I noticed that it was sweeter than the super hots that I've had before. It hit you right in the face right out of the gate, and it lasted a really long time for me. But interesting enough, after probably 10 minutes of burning like super, super strong, almost unbearable, it died off very fast. And with this pepper, I didn't have any cramps. I got cramps from that wing contest because the quantity of sauce that I had with the extract in it. So it kind of lingered, gave me, bad diarrhea and, burny craps, and you don't want to hear about that stuff. But it was really bad in the bathroom and stomach cramps. The Reaper did not give me any stomach cramps, probably because I was smart enough this time to eat food before it. If you ever go do a super hot, doesn't matter if it's a Ghost all the way up to a Reaper, have some food in your stomach. It's just not good to do an empty stomach. It'll make your life a lot harder than it already was, even deciding to eat one of these things. But it was still a really rough experience. I'm not gonna lie. There's not a lot of people who do this kind of stuff, and there's good reason for that. A lot of people who really like spicy food, like myself, this is a whole different level of spiciness. Now, I've had hotter things, but I've never had a hotter pepper. Now, even though this is a pepper that's grown and it's somewhat natural, it's not, it's a man-made product. It's crossing things that already existed. And I kind of have this question I'll put out to anyone watching this video is, what is the hottest pepper that wasn't modified? In other words, like the last few years, or maybe in the last decade in the pepper industry, it's like, okay, this one's hot, this one's hot. What happens if we, grow them together? What if we cross those strains? Now we got something hotter. Or now we have this one with this one's attributes, So by the time we get to something like the Carolina Reaper, and huge kudos to Ed Curry for coming up with this thing. I mean, it obviously, blew up the market. Everyone wants this pepper. So I mean, congratulations to him for that. It's very cool to have literally created something that didn't exist before. But I'm curious as to what's the hottest natural pepper that man didn't screw around with, genetically. I'm just curious about that. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know how the Ghost pepper, the original, just Buchalokia, was created. I don't know if it naturally grew or if people combine different peppers to make it that way. I don't know. It's an interesting question I was thinking about while I was burning. But yeah, this thing is so damn hot. The flavor is pretty decent, even on a really dried one. But the oils don't dry up, so all the heat's retained. The only thing you don't have with a dried one is that good texture you get from a fresh pepper. And all the extra juices you get with that, which helps you swallow the damn thing. But yeah, what a hell of an experience. Just super rough. The ice cream does help. Of all things to try to help you keep the burn tolerable, ice cream is the best. The cold helps with the breathing, because when you're breathing in, not so bad. When you breathe out, horribly hot, almost hotter than, you know, when you're chewing the dang thing. But you have the cold from the ice cream, which cools your mouth a little bit, and you have the fat that's in, you know, ice cream. Don't have diet ice cream. Don't, you know, have fat-free. You want full fat cream, either ice cream or really cold milk or half and half, or even straight up cream. You don't have to swallow it, swish it around, spit it out. But the big trick to eating these things, you got to have some food in your gut. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the ER thinking you're dying. That was the only thing that saved me. Crazy. Crazy experience. So you'll see me do more super hots in the future. Jason Riley, as you saw in the other video, he sent me some pretty cool super hots, which I've never seen before. So I'll certainly try those. They'll be damn hot. But yeah, I mean, proceed with caution. These things they're serious business. I know, like, you watch a YouTube video, oh, it's cool, I want to get one, I want to try one, I want my friends to try one, I want to laugh at them when they're crying. This is serious stuff. A lot of people don't understand how hot something could really get. And I've said this before, like, you could be like, you might know someone like, oh, I love spicy food. Okay, what kind of spicy food do you use? Oh, Tabasco sauce, I love it. It's so good. It's, you know, it's hot, but I love it. I could drink that stuff. Okay, then try like a real hot sauce. And then they go, no, that's too hot. You know, they can't fathom how hot something can really get. Most people can't. You might like spicy food, but you can't handle the heat that some of these people out there are you know, going through it, this process of eating these super hots and all these crazy hot sauces. But it's some serious business. You can, although the peppers won't hurt you necessarily, it's the fear and the worry that will hurt you and cost you money if you end up in the ER. That's not cheap. Even if you have insurance, that costs you money, or if you're young, your parents' money. So don't fool around with this stuff. And as funny as it may seem to give like a really, really hot pepper to someone who's unsuspecting, not cool. I'm not super into pranks. So yeah, I'll see a couple pranks every now and then online. I'll laugh, but you know, something like that serious, people could, you know, people could really freak out and hurt themselves, or if nothing else, cost them a bunch of money. So anyway, that's all. Damn, that thing was hot. Super friggin' hot. So now I'm really anxious to see what the hell comes out next, because, you know, people are going to keep crossing different types of peppers and they'll get hotter and hotter and hotter. I don't think that any pepper that's going to be hotter than the Carolina Reaper will be enjoyable. Even the super crazy chili heads, I mean, you just can't enjoy it. The flavor is good, but you can't enjoy just having a whole pepper like that. The remaining Reapers I have, I will cook with some of them. I will literally grind them up. I'll have to buy a dedicated, like, you know, salt grinder or something, or pepper mill. And I'll just put the peppers in there and chunk them up so it's, like, you know, somewhat coarse flakes, and I will use it on food. That's its intended purpose. In small quantities on food, it could be really delicious and really kick up a meal. My father did mention that he might try the Carolina Reaper, so you can stay tuned. There might be a video of him giving it a go, but I don't know. It's friggin' crazy. Super, super hot. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it entertaining. A lot of people apologize. Man, I'm so sorry I was laughing at you, and even though you're suffering, I feel bad I was laughing. I'm not putting the video up there for people to feel bad for me. Obviously, no one made me do this. I did it out of my own curiosity. I did it for entertainment purposes, and I suffered a little bit for everyone's amusement. Nothing wrong with that. We're on the internet. That's what most people here do. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.